I got a present for you.
What is it?
It's a compass.
Wow.
That way, you'll always know where you're going. It always points to the north. So that's east over there, west, and so on. It's something you can always count on, always and forever. You see? Just like this land here. Something you can always count on. This land belongs to the working people of Idaho, especially the kids. These lands were given to Idaho so that we would always have a constant source of income to educate Idaho's children. Hey, looks like these hot dogs are ready. You want the works?
Yeah, just ketchup.
Yeah, okay.
One has to wonder if our forefathers foresaw the legacy they would establish for our state's investment in education and what it would mean to future generations of Idahoans. In the 1800s, Idaho was a relatively unknown territory. The state was a twinkle in the eyes of pioneers looking for new horizons and promises of the Great West. Settlers were mostly rough-hewn fur trappers, bead traders, gold miners, and tradesmen. Men with families were the exception. The United States Congress had an eye on the area for statehood. In the late 1800s, they made an offer to become a part of the Union. They would give Idaho 3.6 million acres of land on one condition, that the income generated from these lands would go towards educating Idahoans of all ages. It was such a good idea, somebody said they should write it into the state constitution. The only problem was, one hadn't been written. The year 1889 saw a 28-day debate by leaders to frame the new state's constitution. One of the central agreements written into it was that the 3.6 million acres of land would be dedicated to nurturing the state's public education system. That decision would affect the future of Idaho in ways they could not possibly imagine. Or maybe they could.
You know, this land belongs to you and me.
It does?
You betcha. Guess how much?
I don't know, this much?
Bigger. Okay, imagine 2.6 million acres.
This much?
That's right. Everything. All these trees, as far as the eye can see, all belong to the people of Idaho. And that's you. All this money earned by grazing and timber and all sorts of industry all goes to Idaho kids.
No way.
Oh yeah. You know, aside from taxes, this land generates more revenue than any other source of income.
This is my land.
And this is your hot dog. Mustard?
Just ketchup on mine.
Okay.
On July 3, 1890, the Idaho Land Trust was created, along with the Idaho Constitution. The vision of our state's fathers was simple. The miracle of harvest and regeneration would help finance the miracle of the human spirit. Generations of Idahoans have benefited from the striking wealth provided by our natural resources. Primary among the fund's beneficiaries are Idaho's elementary and secondary public schools. Money from the sale of timber comprises the greatest share of ongoing revenue from these lands, with additional dividends received from farming, mining, and grazing. The fund is carefully managed to seek good rates of return with an eye towards wealth preservation, a strategy designed to create opportunities for growth in education within a historically safe portfolio. Tens of millions are deposited each year into the Earning Reserve account to benefit Idaho schools. This great land of ours boasts such scenic beauty, yet discreetly continues to contribute as one of education's biggest benefactors. A great land destined to benefit untold generations of Idahoans.
It's a pretty special place right here. Your grandpa would bring me up here, and his dad would bring him up here to get wood.
It's that old?
He said it was a place where miracles would grow.
In school they showed us a map, and our favorite place was on it.
They did?
Yeah, and you wouldn't believe it, but this place and a whole bunch of other places in Idaho were given to Idaho by the U.S. government so that kids in Idaho could always have money for teachers and pencils and books and playgrounds.
Wow. You learned all that?
Yeah, Dad, didn't you when you were a kid?
I think it's time for a hot dog. You want the works?
Nah, just ketchup.
Just ketchup.
Helping Idaho's elementary and secondary public schools, from the Agricultural College Fund at the University of Idaho to the Charitable Institutions Fund at Idaho State University to the School for the Deaf and Blind. The Department of Lands has helped to build new facilities, helped to give more money to teachers, provided computers to small rural elementary schools, improved test scores, helped improve our future. When most people visit this land, they see forests. We see land that provides ongoing revenue for Idaho's children. One sustainable resource helping another sustainable resource, trees and children. It's what makes this the land where miracles grow.